Alright guys, so before we get underway with the main point of the video here, I want to stress the importance of the approach that I'm going to be taking here in this video, and that is the fact that unlike a lot of my other videos where I address things like Niantic and Pokemon Go and the many other nuances to go along with them, in this video, we are going to be discussing some very serious allegations that have been levied towards Niantic. Now, let me make it very, very clear. These are exactly what they are. They are allegations, and we have to treat them as such. I'm going to be taking the approach of innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. So I am going to be going through the details here, but I'm also going to be not confirming or denying anything as well, if that makes any sense. I'm also going to go through the entirety of this article slash situation here, and then save my reaction slash thoughts afterwards. So there will be some timestamps here if you guys want to skip ahead to a part of the video that interests you the most. So without further ado, guys, let's get into this. So ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves an article on Dexerto that is titled, Pokemon Go creator Niantic being sued for alleged sexual bias in the workplace. An ex-employee of Niantic has sued the Pokemon Go developer for bias in the workplace after she alleged that she was paid less than a male counterpart even after getting a raise. Harassment and sexual bias lawsuits in the video games industry have become somewhat commonplace in recent years. Call of Duty publisher Activision faced a string of lawsuits over sexism in the workplace in 2021 and 2022, while PlayStation was hit with a similar one in 2021. Now, Pokemon Go developer Niantic has been sued for bias in the workplace. A former Niantic employee sued the developer of Pokemon Go as reported by The Verge, after the individual alleged that the company created a boys club and that she was paid less than her male counterparts. She opted to sue Niantic. The woman in question started at the Pokemon Go developer in 2020 per the lawsuit, but was quickly promoted in approximately 2021. However, she learned shortly after the promotion that a male colleague made more than her despite the fact that she had a higher job title and more responsibilities. She received a raise to $115,000 in 2023, putting her pay lower than the reported $127,000 the male Niantic employee made a year earlier. Around this time, the woman, identified as Jane Doe in lawsuit, also learned that she was paid $10,000 less than the pay range that Niantic posted for the position. Niantic disclosed the pay range as part of a transparency law that went into effect for employers in California with more than 15 employees. She brought up the concerns with Niantic's diversity, equity, and inclusion director and principal people partner, and stated that the company and the male management were hostile to her complaints. The executives in the meeting, per the former employee, also indicated that her job evaluations were affected by her workplace discussions with other colleagues and that she was paid less than her colleagues as a result of her raising concerns about wages. The employee was laid off by the Pokemon Go developer as part of the company's layoffs last week. Over 230 employees were laid off by Niantic, and the game developer shuttered NBA All World, as well as games based upon the Harry Potter and Callan franchises. I'm also going to link you guys to some legal documents in the description down below of this video. There are a lot of in-depth details to expand upon what was already read here in this article, just in case if you guys need further clarification on everything. But basically, this article here was to sum up the biggest portions out of this lawsuit. Now, as far as my thoughts about this situation goes, holy shit. We have ourselves some pretty serious allegations levied towards Niantic. Now, Niantic has yet to respond to these allegations as of me making this video, so we do need to wait and see how this situation develops and what other sort of elements are going to surface. Are there going to be other potential employees or ex-employees that are going to come forth with similar or the same sort of experiences as this Jane Doe had revealed? Now, like I said previously, I am an innocent until proven guilty type of guy. This is the way that I was raised. This is the way that I think, the way that I operate. However, personally speaking, it doesn't exactly surprise me that this right here comes from Niantic. Like, 2023 has not been a good year for Niantic in many ways, shape, and form. And a lot of it rests on their head. A lot of it has to do with Niantic and their own actions, or inactions in some situations. And now we have ourselves a case where it's another gaming company being exposed for scummy behavior towards people, especially women or people of color. And to go a bit further into this, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention especially to this quote right here. Hostile to her complaints. Where have we seen that type of hostility before when it comes to Niantic? Well, that would be at the expense of their players whenever they brought forth complaints. So it's kind of sort of a repeat pattern behavior here within their own staff, or in this situation here, ex-staff. Also, the fact that she was allegedly paid $10,000 less than the pay range that Niantic posted for the situation, that kind of reminds me, again, to a similar sort of pattern behavior within Pokemon Go, that you end up getting advertised, you get promised for something, but when the actual thing happens, well, it's not exactly what was promised. It's not exactly what was advertised. So I definitely feel like that there are some merits to this situation right here. Now, again, this is alleged, so until we get confirmation by a court of law that this is in fact the case, all we can say at this point is that these are allegations, period, bottom line, unfortunately speaking, and this is coming from someone that absolutely detests Niantic. Like, how many of you guys remember the Activision Blizzard fiasco? Yeah, I certainly do. I remember the details when it came to that situation, and it absolutely disgusts me. So I'm honestly really hoping that this right here gets rectified as quickly and as peacefully as possible, and I really truly hope that this right here is like a one and done type of case where we don't have more people stepping forward of the same sort of situation that they had experienced, because if that is the case, then Niantic could essentially become another version of Activision Blizzard, which is not going to make things any better for them in 2023. Like, I hope the proper justice gets served here in this situation. I hope that whoever was wronged here in this situation gets the correct justice that they deserve. But it's honestly hard for me to give my full thoughts on this when we only have ourselves one piece of the puzzle. We need to have more meat on the bone here. We need to have more development here in this situation. We need to have Niantic not keep mum about this. They need to respond to this. This is a very serious situation, Niantic. You need to respond to this shit, and it better be a damn good response at that. And hopefully, like I said, we have ourselves proper justice being served here. But I will keep you guys up to date with this situation here, no doubt about that, because this right here, like I said, is very serious, and I really truly hope that we have ourselves further development here, and I really hope that it's not a case where more people are coming out because of same or similar experiences, because, like I said, that is not good if that's going to be the case. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say here for right now in this video. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions on the matter? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I always love to hear back from you amazing people. With that said though, that's it here for the video. So I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys next time.